want to see something furry?
Yeah.
What did you say? Did you just talk another language? What did you say? A who? Chicken. Oh, no chickens. That's not exotic. This is...
Not exotic.
I could have brought a chicken. We could do a chicken party. That's kind of weird. I know, this is crazy. It's a box. Yeah, box with a custom cover. Ooh. Yep. Custom made. North Tonawanda. She talked me into double zippers. Triple zippers. I don't use any of them. Costs as much as my wife's Louis Vuitton. I'm not kidding. This.
I now know.
I do.
It's a cat. Is it cute?
Oh. It's me. Smell me. You're okay. This.
It's not a cat.
This. He was sleeping hard.
Oh,
And he just woke up and I was like, he didn't know it was me. This, I do, super cute. This is called a Kinkajou. Can you say that?
Kinkajou. It's from Vivo.
Grandpa.
It's
This,
from
he was sleeping real hard. And then I woke him up and he screamed because he didn't know who it was. And I forgot to sanitize, so you probably smell scorpion. Hang on, go up here. This is called a Kinkajou. Sounds like something out of Pokemon. Another fun name for him? Another fun name for him?
The honey bear.
How'd you know that?
I just know.
Amazing. He's got... Are you licking my neck? That was weird. Saturday night show costs more money. This guy is found in the rainforest, right? He's got an 18-inch long tongue. He was born on Valentine's Day. We were going to name him Gene Simmons, but then he wants 10%. So we went with Casanova, right? Yeah, Gene Simmons. He always does. He's got his hands in everything. This guy, Casanova, born on Valentine's Day. His tongue, he sticks it in a beehive. What do you think he does?
He eats the bees.
Nope, he eats the honey. When he eats the honey, what do the bees do? Sting him. If they, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tongue out of my ear. Thank you. Now, sometimes he sticks his tongue in my ear, comes out the other side. Amazing. My dad always said, nothing in between. It's true. It just goes right through. His tongue goes in a beehive, licks out all the honey. When he does that, the bees sting him. They sting his skin, scratches out the stinger. They sting his tongue, bounces right out. They sting him in his eyes. Is that good? You go blind. So he's got to be super careful that he doesn't get stung in his eyes. So what he does is when he's eating honey, they cover their eyes like this, put their head in their armpit. We give him honey. He doesn't even know what bees are. He's never even seen a bee. We had his mom and dad, well, we got 2 boys. We had them for 5 years. And then on Valentine's Day, one of the boys gave birth to a baby. It's a miracle. And we found out that we had a boy and a girl. They don't travel or do shows anymore. They're retired, so they just watch Netflix and get DoorDash. This guy, he comes out to do all the traveling now, right? So he does all the shows. He had a sister born 7 years later, Maya. She's living at Turtleback Zoo in New Jersey. Mom and dad don't do shows. They can live into their 50s, so they're about halfway right now. Actually, they're, how old are you, 19? They're 25. So, yeah, he can live to be into his 40s, which is wild. His fur is like fleece. I'll let you pet him. Super soft. Feels like a new sweatshirt. If he gets wet, he shakes off, and he's dry. So he's got to have really fleecy like fur that repels water.
You know
What?
when water goes on dogs, they hate themselves.
Oh, thanks for sharing. Fun fact, it's like I read a Snapple lid. Thank you. Sorry, didn't want you to suck the wine through your nose. Sorry about that. They come hard and fast. I'm like a sniper. This guy, his job, super important. He does everything like mom likes it, organically. He plants trees, organically. You know how he does it? Eats a ton of fruit. What's in the middle of fruit? Seeds. Fruit and seeds go in door number 1. Seeds and fertilizer come out of door number 2. Or what I say is the Kinkajou makes a kinkapoo and the rainforest grows. He runs around the rainforest all night long, pooping every 20 minutes. Yeah, you thought you had problems. It's like me going to Disney. Where's my father-in-law? He's pooping, right? We're going to miss the tram. Grandpa's pooping. It's crazy, right? He's from the west side. Dude eats everything. But this guy runs around, poops all over the rainforest, right? Here it wouldn't work real well because the ground's hard, but in the rainforest it's moist. You have the seed. His belly has this acid, eats the coating off the seed, it's ready to be planted. You have the poop for the fertilizer, the moist soil. He's 200 feet up in the tree. When that comes down, what happens to the seeds? They grow, right? The rain in the rainforest, so it helps. His tail, look at this. You can wrap it around and hold, like the furry snap bracelet in the roller rink in 1987. Remember? It's a good year. I want to see if he'll come down. Let me show you something kind of cool. He can hold on just like this. He can swing too. I go like that. He pumps himself. He'll fold up and just kind of let it rip, man. He'll go all day long. Now, look at me. Do not go in your house and grab your cat and be like, woo! You know, your cat will light you up and then try to bury you in the litter box. So do not do that. This guy, when he was little, he'd wrap his tail around my hand and just kind of hang like this, right? And my wife's like, swing him. I'm like, I'm not swinging. And we raised him from this big. Right? My vet's like, you gotta find a human incubator. I'm like, what? Like, for babies. So I went to the back of the newspaper, like this thrifty section, like $150. The guy's like, bring cash, wear black, meet me behind transit on Niagara Falls Boulevard. I'm like, this is totally legit. So we got it, and then to like Millard Fillmore Suburban on the side. But anyway, my wife's like, it's stolen. I'm like, it's rented. So we for the adults. So we raised him in that. He was this big. He ran around my house like a crazy man. He would hold his tail and just kind of go like this. My wife's like, swing him. I'm like, I'm not swinging him, right? So then he started to swing. And she'd say, Kaz, come here. He'd run over, wrap his tail, and she'd give him a little pump of the wrist, and he would just swing for hours. Did you see his chin right here? It's like a bald spot, right? Or a boo-boo. This lady at the show, I was doing kindergartners this week, and this lady goes, it's like 40 kids or something. The lady goes, does he have a hoochie coochie? I said, what? Does he have a hoochie ouchie? I go, what? She goes, hoochie coochie ouchie? I said, I don't know what you're saying. And frankly, you're kind of starting to freak me out. Right? She's like, it's a hoochie coochie. I said, I don't know. She goes, does he have a boo-boo on his chin? I'm like, that's all you had to say. Okay? Hoochie coochie oochie oochie. I'm a married man. This is getting weird. Okay? That right there is his scent gland. If I let him go, he'd run over here, take his hand, rub his hand, start rubbing it all over the tree. You wouldn't notice anything till like tomorrow night. It would look like someone put maple syrup on here and painted it, and it would smell like burnt pancakes. In the rainforest, boy kinkajous know, they're like, oh, this is Casanova's territory. They go to the other, find another rainforest. The girl kinkajous smell it. They're like, hey, Sarah, smell this? I smell a hunk of burning love. They go looking for him. Up in the trees, it's like Chippewa in the trees. Yeah, they just run around looking for love. That's what they do. It's amazing. We give them honey, fruits, vegetables. The only thing you can't give them, it'll kill them. It's really bad. They lose within like an hour. All their fur falls out. They get like hives all over their body, and they're dead in 36 hours. Strawberries is deadly to them. So they don't know why. Scientists are still trying to figure out. It happens real fast. It's like a weird allergic thing that they have to strawberries. And where they are in the rainforest, they don't find many strawberries. So super cute, related to the raccoon family, right? And it's funny because every party I do with him, people talk to me after, and the one guy at the last show goes, I think those are in Mexico. I'm like, they are. He's like, do they drink beer? I'm like, they do. And he's like they would come down at night. I'm like, I know. He goes, we go out on a resort. My wife's like, that brown monkey thing has a huge tongue. He's drinking beer. I'm like, no, if you go to like Mexico and you're outside in a patio at the resort, you'll see these things come down. They'll grab a beer bottle, stick their tongue in, and lick the beer out. And the one guy said to me, I got a picture on my phone. I don't know where it is, but there was a drunk monkey at the resort. I'm like, it's not a drunk monkey, it's a drunk kinkajou. But yes, they drink wine, they drink beer, they drink any of the alcoholic drinks because they're crazy, and they run all over the rainforest. And a lot of times people don't even see them because they're very quiet. The other thing you see in Mexico are called coatimundis or quadamundis, and it looks like a raccoon with a striped tail and a real long nose. They're all over the resorts. These guys are like the silent guys. They come down at night and drink stuff all over the resort, right? Super fun. You gotta watch too, because if you go to Mexico and they have all the blankets piled up and you go to pull out a towel or something, I've known people that go and pull a towel out, one of these fall out, and like you saw there, they wake up hard and they just start screaming and they'll chase after you. People have told me, I had cats in Mexico chase me. Brown thing, I'm like, no, it's a kinkajou. No, it was a cat. I'm like, okay. But it kind of looks like a cat crossed with a monkey, right? Kinkajou, honey bear, super cute. I'm putting them in. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.